Good morning, everyone. All right, we're all set again. Look at that. I might have to do the mute thing. No.
Good morning, everyone.
Because I listen to YouTube when I'm working. So, good morning. Kind of chilly here in Colorado. So, we're going to decide what it's going to do soon. So, walking the talk. Still need a little more coffee. I probably should have waited a minute. Darn, that is refreshing. All right, so here at our house, we have a lot of people who live here. So there's always 4 people here, and then there might be a couple other people here depending on the week. Because my brother-in-law's children, he's divorced and switched back to kids. And so we have a family meeting here, or we call it a house meeting. But we have a house meeting once a week. And what we get to do is talk about things that might be bothering us in the household, or coming up with ideas to make the household better. And it's actually a chance for you to get your feelings off your chest without having to worry about other people getting upset or, mad at you, right? Because we need to live as an example. And I believe that the household, if you're not doing this and it's more than just you and your significant other, I highly recommend that you do this, okay? Your children are going to freaking hate it at first. They're going to hate you for it. Then they're going to get used to it, and then weird things are going to happen. So yesterday, my niece, she's 11, okay? And I just want to say she did a fantastic job of bringing up her feelings. So I thought this was so cool. I know I get excited about this stuff, but she has made leaps and bounds, guys, okay? She was really, really bossy, okay? So for her to go from being aggressive to assertive was really cool, and this is how she did it. And I'm going to bring up what she talked to me about. Dion, sometimes I'm in my class and I hear you downstairs swearing, and it kind of upsets me. Right? She's in her class, and I'm downstairs swearing, thinking I don't swear that much, right? And she said, I would appreciate it if you could watch your swearing. And then she did. Hey, listen to how this sounds. I'm not mincing words or anything. This is how she said it. Then she said, what you could do is maybe put up a little sign for you to remind you that, to do that. Like, wow. Wow. So she brought it up without saying you're being mean to me at all. You could hear the empathy in it. It was so cool. Right. And then she gets her feelings off of her chest about swearing. And I guess she had tried this before with an aunt, and the aunt was just, I don't know. Right. And this is what's most important, she came up with a solution. She provided a solution. That is assertiveness. Okay. And now guess what? Okay. I have a no swearing sign up here because she's right. Isn't she? Does it matter that she's 11? No. Something is bothering her. Something I'm doing is bothering her. Oh, I'm an adult. And I tell you, that was kind of my first reaction. Right? Because we are who we are. No. But I just thought that was right. And that was just one thing that she did. She actually had a couple of things, and she did that with each one. And she said she did that. She said that she did that by not reacting, okay, and taking a little bit of time before talking about it. Sound familiar, guys? from the babes of 11-year-olds, right? Or from the mouths of 11-year-olds. It's awesome. It's awesome. It is. If you don't think it is, well, then you're a poo-poo head. Is that swearing? I'm going to have to ask my niece. I've learned in the program that I need not apologize to anyone for depending on God as I understand Him. Isn't that cool? I don't need to apologize to anybody for believing in God or for a God of my understanding. In fact, I now have good reason to believe those who think spirituality is the way of weakness. In fact, I have now good reason to disbelieve those who think spirituality is the way of weakness. For me, is the way of strength. And I absolutely agree. It took a lot more courage for me to believe in a higher power than it did for me to go down the street in 3 feet of snow and get alcohol. I think that takes a lot more courage. Personally, The virtue of the ages is that men and women of faith seldom lack courage. They trust their God, so they never apologize so I never apologize for my belief in Him, but instead I try to let Him demonstrate through me and those around me what He can do. Do I walk as I talk? Well, perfect example with my niece yesterday. Are you open-minded and willing to take suggestions from other people to make you a better person, whether you want to hear it or not? If so, if that doesn't bother you, let's say you got advice from somebody you very much dislike and you're taking it because God talks through other people, then I have to say good on you. Because you made it, man. So we don't have to apologize for the things that we do. I'm going to get to that here in a second, but I'm going to read something out of 83 first, just a quick paragraph. There may be some wrongs we can never fully right. We don't worry about them if we can honestly say to ourselves that we would right them if we could. Some people cannot be seen. We send them an honest letter, and there may be valid reasons for postponement in some cases. But we do not delay. If it can be avoided, we should be sensible, tactful, considerate, and humble without being servile or scraping. Now, why am I reading this from here? Because it's the 9th step. As God's people, we stand on our own feet. We don't crawl before anyone. All right? So you don't need 10, 11, 12 before you can start doing this stuff. So what is it exactly? All right? Assuming we are spiritually fit, we can do all sorts of things alcoholics are not supposed to do. People have said we must not go where liquor is served. We must not have it in our homes. We must not shun friends who drink. We must shun friends who drink. We must avoid moving pictures which show drinking scenes. We must not go into bars. Our friends must hide their bottles if we go into their houses. We mustn't think or be reminded of alcohol at all. Our experience shows that this is not necessarily so. I have seen no less than 5 ads for alcohol already, and I haven't even left the house. Right? It's all around us. We meet these conditions every day. Okay. That is, Rich, I'm not sure what you're saying. We meet these conditions every day. That means we meet them. So we go up to those conditions and we meet those conditions. Okay. We don't wait for them to come and find us. An alcoholic who cannot meet them still has an alcoholic mind. There is something the matter with his spiritual status. His only chance for sobriety would be someplace like the Greenland ice cap, or even there an Eskimo might turn up with a bottle of scotch and ruin everything. Ask any woman who has sent her husband distant places on the theory he could escape the alcohol problem. Rich, we talk about recovery here. So if you're in recovery, you're in the right place. If you want to hang out and listen, you're more than welcome to, man. As long as we're respectful. But we are happy to have you. But yeah, that's what we do here. We talk about recovery, and then I do a daily reflection kind of helps us out. So, but thanks for being a part of and dropping by. It's good to see you. Today I pray. May my faith may be confirmed as I see how God has worked through others since the beginning of time. May I see that the brave ones, the miracle workers, the happy people will also have professed their spirituality. May I see even now as I look around how God works through those who believe in him. Today I'll remember to watch God at work. Yeah, Rich, that's part of what we do too. And I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Rich is saying, he's saying it he's talking to me on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. If you ever need any help with that, feel free to reach out, man. There's plenty of people that okay. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah. So you guys slipped it, but okay. So you lost a friend to alcoholism, so he didn't die. He went away. That's just as bad, dude. That's just as bad. It hurts just as much, and I'm sorry. Maybe keep an eye on that guy. I have some other videos. Feel free to write down my phone number and text me 720-519-9702. Maybe we can do what we can to help them. If you need help or whatever, Rich, that's what we're here for, is to help each other out. So thank you for sharing. You guys, you don't have to be an alcoholic or an addict per se to share in this group. We are all affected by it. It used to be one at one point that it was like 1 in every 10, but now every person is affected by drugs and alcohol or one way. In that case, Rich, feel free to find us on Facebook, Trudging Together. It's a Trudging Together group, and I will look for you on Facebook also. Then you can be part of the group and kind of see what we do. If nothing else, and you get a little shot of spirituality every day, right? All right, guys. Yeah, we have a lot of fun in our group. So, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hoping for a productive week, man. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So, hope everybody has a fantastic day. I will be back tomorrow for a daily reflection. I love you all. I didn't swear once. I win a gold star. Peace out. I love you and have a day.